Hey y'all, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. So, it's about a day and a half since we lost power after Hurricane Helene. We're powerless, waterless, internetless, is that a word? And cell phone serviceless. But we've drove into town to get a little bit of Wi-Fi. We've been kind of getting breakfast and using McDonald's Wi-Fi and trying to find generators and bottled water, not bottled water, but the jugs of water, because we got all the animals that need water. So that is what this vlog is going to be about. Basically us trying to get prepared-ish. We should have been more prepared. But now is the generators. We just went to Harbor Freight, and they were sold out of generators, and were not selling their floor models. So now we're at Lowe's, and also we're looking for another generator because our generator, we have a big house generator, runs off of propane, and we are below 30% full on the propane, and our propane company doesn't work on the weekends. So let's run that intro and let's get going.
I'm coming home.
Well, y'all, we're leaving Lowe's now, and there was a line because they only had 68 generators, and the generator was a dual purpose one that was larger than what we needed and really expensive with no returns. So we are now trying another place. So here we go. Let's head over to Greensboro and see if they have any smaller generators. If not, well, it's time to start canning some of this meat. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head back to the farm, feed all of the animals first, and then head up to Greensboro because it shows that they have some smaller generators. So we'll see. So let's speed home and let's get all these animals fed and water with all of that back there. Alrighty, y'all, so we're back at the farm with all the babies. Everybody's still doing good. Let me just take a check. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna feed them. I got about 18-gallon jugs of the water. Hi everyone. And we're gonna give them a gallon of water for right now, because they all still have some water. But feed them, and then we are going to head up to Greensboro, which is another like 45 minutes away, and see about generators. Otherwise, I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's try this plan B and then go from there. All right, well, everybody for the most part is fed and watered. I used a lot more of these than I thought, but I'm keeping these because we did see a station that you could fill the big blue ones, you know, that like they used to have in offices. So I may bring all of these and try to get them filled up. Just so we have, I don't know if you can kind of see, mostly limbs, and there's some trees down in the back, but all in all, we're still good. We noticed that the one small part of our town that actually had power now is out of power because a pecan tree, because of all the soiled grounds, fell on top of it. So yes, so now I'm gonna go in, probably have a shot, even though it's 10:30. I'm just kidding, I'm not going to do that. But then we're gonna head into Greensboro. So let's go on. Everybody's eating and watered. I put 2 gallons each in everybody's kind of waterer to get them through until we can get a generator on that well pump to fill everybody up. So let's head into Greensboro, shall we?
There. Show this over here. The truck working. Well, no, that's a truck.
Y'all, we're in Greensboro now, and when I tell you, lines are literally stoplights back at gas stations. Luckily in Milledgeville, we don't really have that problem. Let's hope it's as easy to get a generator. What are you doing? To get a generator and to hopefully we have gas at the farm. We were very prepared this time, y'all. All right, let's head into Home Depot.
What are you doing here, I wonder?
Y'all, we're trying to stay positive, even though in the Home Depot parking lot, it is standing room only. So, well, maybe it's not too bad. Okay, never mind. I was fibbing.
It's pretty busy.
It's pretty busy though. Let's park over here. Because also the gas station right there.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm telling you, it is crazy how these gas stations is like 12 to 13 cars deep. All right, let's go in and get a generator. Keep those fingers crossed. Wah. Sold out. So we're screwed, y'all. Pretty much screwed. Well, no electricity, but we still got the Georgia game.
What wasn't Wilson, a Fairchild? Looks like he dove in. The ball was directly underneath an Alabama defender. Fairchild able just to dive underneath, and I think recovered that football. But I did say it was recovered.
Oh, and wine too. Can't forget the wine. I guess we'll figure more stuff out tomorrow. I think I figured out some stuff for the well house, but we'll figure out when I have more light. Alrighty, y'all. It's the next day. I'm glad that y'all cannot smell me on cam, but it's day 3 now with no electricity, no power, no water, no internet, no cell service. Yesterday, we had the hardest time. We went out looking for a generator with no luck. And everything on our homestead, besides our water pump, is hooked up to our Generac, the big generator that's attached to our house. Now, we were worried yesterday because we were almost out of propane, but we did hear from our propane company, praise the Lord, just at the right time before we lost service to schedule for today, day 3. But water for the animals and for cleaning dishes and all that kind of stuff, we got a bunch of gallon jugs and cases of water yesterday, but we're almost through that. I mean, literally since yesterday, the chickens have gone through 3 gallons of water themselves. And the meat birds, that's the meat birds, that's not even the other chickens. So I'm heading in now because I looked into my well house and there's a plug that I believe, if I understood right from talking to a guy at Lowe's, I need the male part plug with another end of the male part plug to hook into what we thought was going to be a generator, but there are no generators around. But I'm going to try to hook that male and male part up to an extension cord back to the house, and hopefully that will give us enough power to at least flush the toilet, because before the power went out, we did 1 toilet run and it's just been sitting there, so it's lovely. I'm sharing all the juicy juice with y'all. And so that we can pump out some water from the well to fill up, back up, and completely fill up everybody's water, all the animals' water. Because it is so depressing knowing that you are not prepared enough to provide for these animals who are entrusting in you. I should have gotten a generator before now, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. So now what I'm doing is I'm driving back into a small town that has a gas station called Flying J's, and a lot of campers and 18-wheelers go there. So I'm thinking that they may have a water station that I can fill up all of these empties and Google to see if I'm correct about the double male end plug-in, so that we can plug our well house into an extension cord. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, you can be, we say this on the podcast all the time, you can be overly prepared, but that 1 billionth thing that you didn't think of is what goes wrong, and that's what this was. This was a little bit more like, I should have been more prepped with water, but I don't know. Alright, y'all, let's drive into Salome. Y'all, when I tell you this is the craziest, you know what, I've ever had to deal with. I mean, talking 20 minutes to get off of an exit because they're right there by gas stations. I don't want to go to the gas station. All I want to do is get off of the interstate. Lord have mercy. So we just talked to a friend, one of our very dear friends that we get all of our beef from. And she said, yes, come over, fill up your water here, because they have one that's running their pump now. So that is such a blessing to be able to do that. But it's figuring out how in the world to get off of this ramp. So let me put the phone up because the light is green. So that should, oh no, I see people going around. All right, here we go. It's a little later in the afternoon and we're back to the farm. Again, I'm so grateful that my friend allowed me to come and get my little jugs filled up at her house because she has a generator running her water pump. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna check on all of the babies, see how everybody's doing water, if I need to refill water. And yeah, so I'm taking y'all with me. Alrighty, so the American breast chicks are all out in this coop. There's no electricity out here, so there's no lights. But they have water and they have food. And they have somewhat of a breeze. All right, let's go check on the big ones. All right, y'all, so up in the meat bird area, it looks like one of the girls that we're keeping is over in the chickens. As long as she doesn't pick on the chickens like the boy turkeys do, I'm okay, but I'm gonna go check the waters and give them food now. Ooh, y'all, I look a mess, but y'all are seeing truly into a full day. So y'all, just came back in from the chickens. Everybody's water is good now. Again, huge thanks to my friend Brianna at Long Pine Cattle Company for allowing us to fill up. I think we had like 18 gallons of water and she let us fill them all up and get them together because that has helped all the chickens because the meat birds are going through water like crazy, and all the water is helping us wash dishes and bathe. And let me tell you, I am so sick and tired of a pits, nuts, butt shower. Just saying. Even though tonight I boiled the water just right. It was a really nice temperature. If I could have like just crawled into that little tub that we have. But anyways, signing off for this night. We'll check back in tomorrow to see if we have power. We're still running off of the generator. So we can have lights, but it just sucks up so much propane. It sucks up probably, and this is having the lights off and just like a TV on, one light where we are, about 10% every day. And we got it filled today, so we're good for probably another 8 days. We'll see y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. Ooh. Ooh, I look a mess, a true mess. But y'all, it is a couple days later. It's day 5, and we just, maybe about 20 minutes ago, got power back, which means water was able to come back, which was great because we were able to flush a toilet that had been sitting like 5-6 days. Cell phone service was back, and internet is kind of back. Internet is going in and out. But it's enough for me to at least post on social media. And I want to thank everyone on this video that has reached out, because once I was able to get cell phone service again, I saw all the wonderful comments and messages on Instagram and Facebook of everybody checking in on us, and I really do appreciate it. I also, huge thank you to my dear, dear friends, Andale, Monica from Bland's Promised Land Ranch, and Sandy from Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. They all three put out kind of like a message on social media so that people that follow me but weren't able to get in contact with me would see that I was able to speak with them. I kind of gave them what was going on, and I really do appreciate them doing that for me. And also Brianna over at Long Pine Cattle Company. She is one of my best friends. We get all of our meat from her, but she was so amazing about allowing me to come over and fill up my jugs of water when my animals were about to be out of water. It was a complete, utter panic that day, trying to figure out. I was driving into all the different local towns. The gas stations were about 70 to 100 cars deep, to where you couldn't even go around. I was slowly running out of gas in my car. It was probably one of the most trying weeks so far of being at this homestead. One thing that I have to say is that we are so blessed that it wasn't as bad as some other places. And my prayers and hearts go out to those families who have missing individuals. We were able to still live our lives just without the different conveniences. So we're grateful, and I cannot complain about that. I also want to say that we weren't as prepared as I thought I was. And going forward, you learn, okay, where were the holes? Where were the mishaps of what was going on? And that was in our water system and our water prep. And I know going forward that I have to do better with that. But I am glad that I was able to have a stock pantry, that I knew how to get warmth and fire. So can't complain. It was a trying week though. I'm ready to sign off because I need to go shave, cut hair, have a real shower, because I'm starting to smell like my chickens and turkeys. All of the chicken turkeys did make it through the storm. Everyone's alive. Everyone's thriving. We have our 17 meat turkeys. We have our 32 meat birds, chickens. We have 22 American breasts, chicks on the homestead. And then, of course, we have our 15 laying hens and Andy, and 5 laying turkey hens, Big Daddy and Earl. So, with all that being said, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video because it's a lot longer. I appreciate everyone for the kind comments. Make sure y'all are subscribing. That helps me. Subscribe and hit the bell and hit that thumbs up because it gets me in the algorithms to where more like-minded people can see these videos. I'm enjoying this journey. I hope you are as well. Make sure you're also following me on social media because I will start posting back there now that we got the internet back. And I will see y'all in the next video, which will be all about the American breast, the next group of American breasts. So, y'all, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.
I'm coming